Welcome to the Business and Financial Advice Show, Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly. Brought to you by Mega, the monthly entrepreneur growth academy, your very own group of professional peers offering instant tips, training, and business networking. Learn how to have more time and increase your income by joining Mega today. And now, here's your host of Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly, Nancy Becker.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly, a podcast for and by business owners, helping other business owners to not sit around waiting for pigs to fly, but to get the tips, techniques, and tools that will help them soar higher in their business success now. Today we're talking with Sean Douglas, who is a U.S. Air Force veteran, TEDx speaker, master resilience implementer, suicide awareness trainer, business positioning strategist, international radio show host of Life Transformation Radio, and an author. He's a suicide survivor who hit rock bottom. He believes that you were created for a purpose, and once you unlock your true potential, you will elevate your life, which is why he founded the Success Course. Sean works with entrepreneurs, speakers, and business owners to improve their positioning in the market, which increases profitability while decreasing their anxiety and stress they feel in life. Wow, that's heavy stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you for being a part of my show. I know we've been, as I mentioned just before we got online, we've been talking about this thing for over a year, and we finally made it happen. Yay!
I'm super pumped. I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
Oh, that makes me feel really, really good. So thank you. And, you know, there's so much that I want to talk about today, but I think one of the first things that I want to really share with the readers is your whole success core and what that means.
Sure.
You state on your website that you're passionate about elevating, if you're passionate about elevating your life to the point of living the life of your dreams, Success Core can help. But my question is, for a business person who's either just starting out or someone who's been around for a while but has hit a plateau and is frustrated and not sure how to go, how do they even know, what they need to do to elevate their life? They don't. So what do you suggest they do?
Well, I always suggest that people have a coach or a mentor, right? Or at least some kind of a board of directors for their life. It could be friends and family. It could be other, business owners, other entrepreneurs, other people they look up to, and just get around people of like-mindedness. Podcasters hang out with other podcasters. They're podcast friends. Like attracts like. So if you're stuck in any business, retrace your steps. Find out how you got stuck. And if you don't want to hire a coach, if you don't want to hire a mentor, I think that's bad advice. However, there's Google and YouTube. If you don't know something and you're stuck, okay, I don't know where to go, then just Google and YouTube it. Because you should always have a 1-year vision. Always. So my advice in this sense, create a 1-year vision. And it's always, you're chasing your 1-year vision all the time. So repurpose or revisit everything, right? Repurpose the things that you're doing. Content, whatever it is that you're uploading, if it's a podcast, if it's a vlog, if it's a blog, repurpose it into different multiple pieces of content that gives you different avenues to reach different people on the multiple platforms that we're on. But you should always, always, always be chasing that 1-year vision that you set for yourself on January 1st.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that I have all of my clients do when we first start working together. I try to stretch them out to 5 years. I want them to see where they are 5 years from now. And, I usually say just sit back and close your eyes and just sort of visualize and write it down.
Yep.
everything. I always say, write it down. For some reason,
100%.
that makes it more cemented and makes it feel more real. So
Absolutely, it does. There actually, science proves that just speaking it out loud is the catalyst for your mind and body to start accepting that new way of doing things. Once you write it down, it becomes tangible and it becomes law. Once you write it down and say, I will do this, you've written it down, and somehow your brain and heart connected to your hand who wrote it down somehow internalizes that and goes, this is the new norm. This is what we do now.
Interesting. It makes me feel good to know that I'm doing it right.
Yeah. Well, I do the same thing. I tell them, I said, so we reverse engineer everything. We start with the 1 year vision. The 1 year vision, you write it all out. I want you to write yourself a 1 year letter. So today, we're doing this. Write yourself a 1 year letter from the date of today that you're listening to this show. Write yourself a 1 year letter and tell yourself, I'm making this much money. I'm married. I'm divorced. I'm in a relationship. I have these many kids. I have no kids. I have a truck, car, bike, whatever you're doing. I'm living in this house, in this city, doing this. Like literally write yourself a letter about every single thing that you were ever doing. I have a dog. I have a cat. I have a lizard. Everything. Okay?
Yep.
And then what you do is you pick one thing, the car, the truck, the boat, the job, the whatever, right? And you reverse engineer the process. If you say, I'm the VP of marketing, but right now, today, you're not the VP of marketing, then how do I become the VP of marketing? And then you write yourself a plan. So after you've got your 1 year vision, how we do it over at the Success Core is you start with your daily tasks, Monday through Friday. Saturday is a day to go back and review. Sunday is a rest and family day. And so Monday through Friday, you must complete 1 to 2 goals or tasks that will equal your weekly goal. Your weekly goal equals your monthly target. Your monthly targets equal your 1 year vision.
Amen. It sounds like we are twins. Exactly what I tell my clients all the time.
Amazing.
But I get so much flack. People don't want to do it.
Because it's a growth. Because people don't want to grow. They don't want to change. The hardest thing for people to do is to change what they're doing.
Yeah.
And it comes with a level of acceptance. Acceptance happens because you said, you know what? This isn't working. And then they start acting like, oh, it's all my fault. And, I'm a failure. Well, okay. Well, if you think that, then do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody tells me that I'm very coarse and I'm a hard person to be around or whatever. It's like, I don't make excuses. Like maybe because of my, decades of military experience, almost 20 years of military experience, we just don't have excuses. You take the hill or you die trying.
Yeah.
That's it. Like that's your only 2 courses of action. We either take the hill, we take the city, we whatever, or you die trying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There is no try. There is no, well, think about it. There is no, I can't do that. Like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I have that mentality.
Yeah. Well, and my husband is a Marine, and he always goes around saying the only thing that a Marine does is win. And
I love that.
And I go, well, okay, I guess I just have to put that in mind. You may have to fall back at one point or another, but you are going to take that hill eventually.
Oh yeah.
If you really want to succeed. So it's really interesting, but I do not particularly work with mindset, which is what this is.
Yeah.
But I think that you have to have the right mindset.
Yes.
In order to do anything.
But also in that 1 year plan to fail.
Mm-hmm.
What we also do is inside of that reverse engineered plan and the journey forward, we talk about, okay, now I want you to write down some obstacles that you may find. Like what? I'm like, I want you to write in your 1 year plan how you will fail. I want you to write it down. Like what? Like, are you going to get bored?
Mm-hmm.
Is your job going to change? Well, you might get a divorce, or you might get married, or you might get pregnant. And then that 1 year vision is put on hold because you're having a baby. You might get promoted sooner than you thought. You might just say, you know what, this isn't for me and I lost all my passion. I want you to write down every single thing that could ever happen to you inside of a 1 year time span. And I want you to write down the obstacles, the inward and outward obstacles, the internal obstacles and the external obstacles. Maybe you run out of money. Most business owners do. They run out of money.
And they have to figure out how to get around that.
Right. So write down an internal obstacle that, I don't think I'm enough. I don't believe that I'm enough. People around me, my family, are telling me to stop being an entrepreneur and go get a job, which I think a lot of people can resonate with. Mm-hmm. Write down your internal and external obstacles that you might come in contact with, so that when you do come in contact with them, it's not a surprise and you have a way around them.
Yeah. Well, and I love that. And you're talking about really big obstacles. It can be little things. It can be like my internet's gone down. Like I haven't had the computer working for, 3 months, and I'm just praying that it holds up for the interview. Right. What happens if I said I was going to make 5 phone calls a day for 5 days, and I just didn't feel up to it one day and I only got 3? I mean, those are obstacles too that I think also need to be accounted for.
100%.
Yeah, it's just, and boy, I've had a bunch of them for the last 3 months. I've had internet technicians here more than they've been in their own homes, because they couldn't figure out what was going on with, and we'd be in the middle of a call. I was on a call between Canada, Venezuela, Australia, and me.
Wow.
And it just died right in the middle of my phone call. And I couldn't get back. And, so you have to be able to, regardless of your plan, you have to figure out, what are you going to do? Am I just going to say, I can't do this anymore, I'm closing down my business?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that would, wow. Yeah, so it's the little things, internet and
and they become big things when you let them,
Absolutely.
So I think that's really interesting, and I love your idea. So let's talk a little bit more about what all the Success Core does for people.
Sure.
Give a broad overview of what all you do.
Yeah, so the Success Core's main mission is to unlock your true potential so that you can elevate your life. A lot of people are playing small. So yes, it is a lot of mindset, but it's all about implementing systems and strategies to improve your positioning within the marketplace so that you can increase your profitability and decrease the anxiety and stress that you feel inside of your business and in your personal life. And how we do that is, I'm a keynote speaker. I speak all across the country in the United States, speaking about business relationships that can be built. I talk about positioning strategies like, podcasting and basically the positioning is who you are to the world and what problem you solve. I talk about resilience. I talk about leadership, talk about team building and team performance. And so I get hired for a various amount of different things. It all comes back to come join the Success Core inside of this one-on-one coaching or a group mastermind. So there's 2. There's a one-on-one that I have a bunch of different clients for, that either I get them booked on podcasts, I get them booked on stages as a speaker, as an entrepreneur or a business owner. I go in and I reposition them and put in systems and strategies in place for them to start being successful. Because a lot of times they're making money, but it's really super inconsistent. I go in and I start making it consistent. I start tweaking things and doing things and putting in the proper oil in the engine and giving it a tune-up and cleaning out the air filter and giving it a whole new life, new paint, boom, and then sending it on its way. And now the engine is going and your business is the vehicle, right? I also do facilitations, resilience boot camps to teach people about resilience. That's another service that I have. And then we do book launch marketing, podcast marketing, and speaker marketing.
You're listening to the Business and Financial Advice Show. Don't wait till pigs fly with your host, Nancy Becker. There's lots more to come. Nancy and her guest will be right back.
What does business success look like to you? What does business success feel like to you? What stands between you and that feeling? Business success is all about momentum. Mega, the monthly Entrepreneur Growth Academy, will help you focus on the right things and start building that momentum. The Mega Group is a network of dedicated professionals. They provide focused training and excellent support as only a personal advisory group can. Learn tips, strategies, and valuable insights to unleash your productivity. Isn't it time to stop spinning your wheels? Go to don'twaittillpigsfly.com and join the Mega Group today.
Radio and podcast shows are the fastest growing media of the decade. The better the sound, the better the impact you will have with your listeners. Hi, I'm Scott. I'm a producer-editor for radio and podcasts. If you have your own podcast, I can help with editing, improved audio quality, your own theme music, and intros and outros. Would you like a commercial for your small business? Connect with me for a sound approach to your podcasts and commercials. My email is scott@worldwithinreach.com. scott@worldwithinreach.com. Let's rejoin our host of Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly, Nancy Becker.
We're talking with Sean Douglas, who is a U.S. Air Force veteran, TEDx speaker, master resilience implementer, suicide awareness trainer, business positioning strategist, international radio show host of Life Transformation Radio, and an author. So I want to know a little bit more about your mastermind program. So
Sure. Yeah. So the mastermind program is every week, right? On the same day at the same time. And our mastermind program is a teaching community where everybody teaches everybody. And then I bring in an expert once a month that, we've had, seven-figure earners talking about how they built a seven-figure business from podcasting. We talk about, we had one person come on that said that, we'll teach you how to write a book. So they taught the members how to write a book in like 60 days. Like in 2 months, right? In 2 months, we will show you exactly from start to finish, and here's your book, right? And then, a lot of people will do the book, but they don't have the marketing. So the book's complete, the editing and everything, but they don't have like anything else. So cool, got it. But we teach, everybody teaches everybody. I've got somebody that's doing Airbnbs. And I don't know anything about Airbnbs. The only thing I know is what they taught us, right? So we all go around, and for a couple of minutes, we're like, hey, man, share some wins, share some gratitude. And then we talk about, okay, what are you working on? Okay, remember we were working on this last week? Okay, here's what's happened in the following week. Like, oh, that's awesome. Well, what I would do about this, and then another guy will come in and go, well, from a marketing standpoint, did you try this? Like, I didn't think about that. And I said, from a speaking standpoint or from the business standpoint. And so we have a bunch of people giving thoughts and tips and strategies to get that person to the next level. Then it's my turn. Then it's the other person's turn. And we all share tips and strategies. And then at the end, we're like, any final thoughts, any final words? What are you working on? Okay, what's our homework for the week? And we're like, well, I guess I can make those 5 calls for 5 days, right? Like, okay, well, how are you going to do that? Like, I'll schedule it. I'll do, and so it's an accountability program, teaching community, building relationship. Like the things that have been created inside of this mastermind are mind blowing.
And how many, do you just have the one group? How many people are in the group?
Yeah. So right now we have 6 members that are inside the mastermind group. I like to keep it no more than 10. Because it's only for about 45 minutes. And if you have like 15 or 20, because we did it with like 20 people, and it was like, okay, I'll get to you next week. And it was like, nah, because we want to give people time to talk. So no more than 10.
Yeah, I agree. I have 2. I have a morning one and I have an evening one. And there are 6 in each. And,
Yeah.
that's about the perfect number, because you get lost, or if you've got a larger number and there's somebody who's
Right.
a little shy or something, they're never going to talk. They're never going to get the chance. So
Right.
you're absolutely correct.
Yep. And I went from last year, $208 a month for the mastermind to $408 a month for the mastermind. And the price really doesn't matter to people. It's the relationships in the building and so I think I'm just going to keep it at 408 because I don't really want anybody's money. I just want to get them their accountability. It seems like the more you pay for things, the more accountable you are to that thing that you paid for. It's really weird how that happens.
Absolutely. I need to raise my rates. If
Yeah,
I
so
get
do I.
anything out of this today, is I need to raise my rates.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, you get what you pay for, right? So if you pay free, then you're going to get free. If you pay for $1,000 of something, then you're going to get $1,000 worth of value. And I mean, sometimes you don't, but that's, it's all in the risk. So like I said, I'm not trying to monetize my audience. I don't need to try to sell you something. All my value is all on my social medias and in my email list. And when I'm speaking on stage, I give so much value that I don't need to monetize my audience. They just naturally come and want to work with me.
Yeah. And I know Trish Lito.
Oh yeah.
And she and I are working together, and she's going to be on
Love
the
it.
podcast in a couple of
She's amazing.
And,
Yeah.
and
We're working together too. I get her booked on stages.
That's great. Yeah. And she's going gung ho on that right now.
She's crushing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just got her booked at City Summit Gala in Orlando Disney World.
I saw that. She posted something about
Yeah.
that.
So that's so cool. That is so cool.
When is that going to be?
August? No. Maybe it's June. I'm not quite sure.
If it's August, that would be cool, because I'm going to the Podcast Movement event in August, and I thought,
Okay.
maybe I could do both.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I just spoke in Orlando in March for Podfest Multimedia Expo. That was super cool. I got to speak there and meet all kinds of people, and yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. And let's talk about that for a little bit, about just the being out there and being involved with other people and networking and being open to, back to the mastermind again for a second. It's like people will go, well, I make widgets, and I've been making widgets for 30 years. I know everything there is to know about making widgets. I don't need any help. And that may be because I'm working with the really, really small businesses, but I hear that a lot. And, how do you convince someone that it really is important to always be open to learning and training and sharing and being with other people?
Well, the first question I'm going to ask them is, are you playing at the level that you want to play at? They say, I've been doing this for years. I don't need any help. I'm like, that's awesome. And I will never take that away from you. I don't want to convince you of doing anything that you don't want to do. I'll never sell. Like, I sell without selling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I give everything away for free. Somebody posted the other day that said, if you want to know a great book launch marketing strategy, PM me for details. It was in a group. It was in a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in an authors group. And I was like, okay. So I posted mine, all of it, all 10 steps. And wouldn't you know it, 3 people signed on and says, hey man, I'd love to implement this strategy. I'm like, well, you already have the strategy. You don't need me. Well, it's your strategy. I'd really like to, work this out with you. I'm like, awesome. So I signed up 3 people and we launched their books and they all went to bestseller. So I give everything away for free. Like, you don't need me. Here's my strategy. I did the same thing with podcasts. I was like, if you want to launch a podcast, here's how you create, launch, and monetize your podcast. And they're like, oh my God, I'd love to work with you. Okay. That's awesome. I don't try to sell nothing to nobody because I don't need your money. I've already got clients that I'm working with. I've already got people that pay for my, for my programs, products, and services. Like, I don't need your money. Right. But if you want to work together, we work together. So what I always tell them is, are you playing at the level that you want to play at? If you are, that's great. I love it. Have a nice day. If you're not, let's talk and let's literally have a conversation, because most people are not playing at the level that they want to play at. They think they are, but they're not. Do you know how many Facebookpreneurs I know that actually have a 9-to-5? They don't talk about the 9-to-5, but if you go to their LinkedIn profile, they put on there that they're working at this place.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were an entrepreneur. Oh, well, yeah, dude, you're not slick. Okay. People are going to realize, and the truth always wins.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, and I think that's one of the things that I try to do too is, and I got into a discussion with someone the other day about putting everything out there for people to read and see. And I'm going, if you have, again, we're back to mindset. If you have the mindset that, you don't need them, you're not desperate to bring in their income into your pocket.
Right.
You're just out there to help.
Yep.
I think that's the way to go, and that's going to actually get you the business.
Sure. 100%. You ever notice that people that are like, I serve my way to the top, and I just want to help people and whatever. And then every single post on social media is an engagement bait post or a selling post. Like, I just created a multi-level document for podcasting. PM me for details. Or it's like, if you want my #1 engagement strategy for social media, type info below, and all of a sudden you get 30 people type info. Well, that's a bait. That's an engagement bait post.
Yeah.
And then every single one of those people who typed info is going to get a private message from that person going, oh, download it from here. And it's like $50 or it's, whatever. Sometimes it's a lead magnet. They send you the link, you download it for free, and now you're inside of their email list, which is cool. Got it. People should be monetizing their email lists. That's great. But I just give everything away for free for everybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't need your email address. I don't need your email. I don't need your money. I already do enough business to where I don't have to worry about it, which is great.
That's
which
great.
is because I didn't start that way. I started with trying to sell to everybody. Just like that's what everybody does, right? They're like, buy my stuff, you could tell the people who are super new at this and the people who are veterans and they've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
Because their posts are all like, hey guys, here's how I can help you, and here's this, and here's this, and here's this. But if you look at the new people, like, you ever got the LinkedIn messages as a podcaster, like, I get you on iTunes, I get you top rated podcast, new noteworthy, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, some guy from India is over here like screaming at me with bold text on a LinkedIn message going, please give me your business. Please get, like, that's not going to get me the business. Like, that's just crazy. That's desperation.
Yeah. In fact, I was just having this conversation on LinkedIn in a group earlier today about the emails that people get on LinkedIn where they go on and on and on about,
Yep.
so nice to meet you and this is what I can do for you. And so the question was, what do you do in a circumstance like that? And I said, I got one the other day, and just for kicks and giggles, I said, well, normally I wouldn't even respond to you, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something for you today. Begin a relationship with me first. You have no clue what I do. Don't try to sell me something.
Yep. Do you know what I do? Here's what I do. Every single message I get, they'll say, hey, Sean, nice to meet you. I have a great service for you for business owners that'll get you the most viewed podcast episodes on iTunes, or it'll make you the most amount of money in this market and this, that, and the other, whatever. And I say, my very next response literally is this. Hey, thanks, Barry. Thanks, Sally, for messaging me and reaching out to me. My service teaches you how to sell properly on LinkedIn.
I love it.
Are you interested in that?
I love it.
Hey, Craig, my service is selling your services, whatever, showing you how to do that in Facebook Messenger. Are you interested? Crickets.
Yeah, you never hear anything back.
Crickets. I've never gotten a response back.
I
Crickets. I literally tell them, I will show you how to sell your programs, products, and services correctly on LinkedIn Messenger or Facebook Messenger. I'll show you how to sell people on Messenger by messaging them the correct, whatever. Never got anything back.
I love it. I'm going to do that from now on. Because
just tell them. You never know. Someone might buy.
It drives me crazy when I get those emails all the time. And literally I had somebody, they were trying to sell me hemp oil.
God.
And I said, I'm not interested. All these health and wellness people are coming out. And they were selling me hemp oil. And I said, I'm not interested. Thank you very much. Talk to you again soon sometime, maybe about something, who knows. And they came back and they said, well, what have you got against hemp oil? It's not illegal. And they were just going on. And I literally wrote back and I said, well, this is not any way to get me to buy from you. Thank you.
Right.
Take me off your list.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know how many people right now are in CBD oil and hemp oil because someone told them that there's big money in the business?
Mm-hmm.
They don't even use it themselves, and yet they're peddling it. That's my biggest gripe with affiliate marketing. All the time you get messages like, oh, join my affiliate marketing program, and you can make millions of dollars in affiliate marketing. Let's just call it what it is. I'm peddling other people's products because I don't have any of my own. And so I'm going to try to sell everybody else's products, things that I've never used and things that I don't believe in. But yet I'm going to try to make money off of you selling somebody else's garbage.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's like the dumbest thing ever.
I totally agree.
You know what I mean? I'm an affiliate for a few other people. I've got friends that are doing launches. I am part of their affiliate team, whatever, because I believe in what they do. Yeah. And so when I write copy, because they'll give me a couple swipe files, I'm like, that's great. Let me improve upon it a little bit. Let me put some of my isms in there, and then I get paid out, a couple thousand, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm not about to just randomly gobble up a bunch of different products, because somebody was like, you can go to Amazon and sign up as an affiliate on Amazon and you can sell a bunch of stuff from Amazon people and you can do it. Like, are these products that you have used? Are these products that you actually care about? Or are you just in it for the money? When you are just in it for the money, you are in it for the wrong reasons and you will not succeed. I don't know if it's the universe. I don't know if it's karma. I don't know who's in charge, but they will not let you in. If you are solely focused on money, you will not win.
You're listening to the Business and Financial Advice Show, Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly, with your host, Nancy Becker. There's lots more to come. Nancy and her guest will be right back.
Do you feel frustrated, disconnected, or unfulfilled in your relationship? If you said yes, you're not alone. Hi, I'm Anza Goodbar, intimacy coach and sex educator. Nearly 70% of all couples in the U.S. claim to be dissatisfied with their relationship. But the good news is you don't have to be. If you're ready to open your heart to feel more connected to life, yourself, and your partner, join me and 5 couples at the Intrinsically Intimate Couples Retreat in Barbados. You can find out more details at www.anzagoodbar.com/retreats.
Are you a small business owner wondering about your next step for growth and success? What if you had your own dynamic group of professional peers, a group that supports your business with fresh new ideas, beneficial training, accountability, and more? Mega, the monthly Entrepreneur Growth Academy, is a professional peer advisory group dedicated to supporting fellow business owners. Learn about processes and strategies that will get you more time and money.
When I first joined the Mega Group, I was struggling in a business that wasn't right for me. Now, I own a local business where I live out my passion every day. Last year, the revenue of my business tripled, and we are on track to hit even bigger goals this year. The accountability and feedback of the Mega Group have been invaluable.
The Mega Group can help you focus on the right things and start building momentum. Join the Mega Group today at don'twaittillpigsfly.com. They're big, They're shy, they're invisible, and they fly. They're always late, they never arrive. Don't wait till pigs fly. Get your business momentum in action. Let's rejoin our host of Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly, Nancy Becker.
I got somebody telling me to go to Amazon, and I went ahead and I applied for the thing, and it's been sitting there since like February, and I've never done anything with it. And I said, and I'm not going to. I do believe there's a couple of programs that I use that I really, really, really believe in, and I use them myself all the time. And if somebody says, hey, how do you do that? I said, well, I use this program. You ought to check it out.
Yeah.
If they check it out and they buy it, I get some change from it. But that's the only way I would do anything like that.
Yeah, 100%.
It drives
I love it when people are like, can I pick your brain? I'm like, yes, you can for $97.
There you go.
Like, because people are lazy. They don't want to Google. They don't want to YouTube. They just want the answer now. So my friends and close people, always for free, always. If I get a random message, which I do, like, man, I loved what you were talking about on this one podcast episode, or I loved what you were talking about with your book launch strategy that you just posted on Facebook. Would love to learn more. I'm like, what is there to learn? Like, I already gave you the whole strategies, tips 1 through 10. If you do these 10 things, you will be successful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So here we are in a Facebook message going, I'd love to get an hour of your time and just pick your brain. I'm like, awesome. I'd love to do that with you too for $97. And they go, really? I'm like, that hour of my time that you're going to take up is going to cost me like $1,000.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to cost me money because, like, literally I'm in a new launch for a new company that I'm doing, right? I'm launching a brand new company for my clothing line. And so I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
And so people are like, oh, I want to pick your brain. I'm like, cool, $97. Like, I need to make, you know what I mean? That's going to buy me some lunch and maybe get some flowers for my wife or something. Like,
Well, and yeah, absolutely. And I joined Trisha's 5-minute live challenge that she's doing. And I was watching her day one video today. And she said in it, I am not handing you a ready-made plan. I am going to help you create it. I'm giving you the tools to do it yourself. And I so love that because so many people I know just sit back and say, can you do it for me, please? And I'm going, no.
Right. I don't do any done-for-you services because I believe that if you teach someone to fish, they will eat for a lifetime.
Yep.
It is so easy for me to just create a strategy because I have them all written down on Google Docs. Right? Like, I need a book launch marketing strategy. What's your email? Email it to you. Boom, done. Here it is. Most people don't execute on it. Do you know why I want to give everything away for free? It's because, number one, it shows social proof. I know what I'm talking about. Here's the strategies.
Yep.
Number two, I am giving you value, which then gives my life meaning and value. And number three, you won't even take action on it. So me giving it to you costs me no money.
Yeah.
Most people will not give things away for free because they think that people will then execute on those strategies and they'll be out of a job, out of a business, or they'll have more competition. When that is not even remotely true, it is far from the truth. 90% of the people that you give value to won't take action.
Yeah.
So I have no problem giving everything away for free because I know people won't even use it.
Well, and I've also heard people say when you give things away for free, well, what does that do? What does that leave you for selling? If you give it all away for free, what are you going to sell?
Yep. Yep. And my response to that is my programs, products, and services that make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm showing you. You want to make a lot here. Let's just dispel this whole thing right now, okay? There is no secret to success. Period. The end. We can all go home now. There is no secret to success. There is no shortcut. There is nothing. All it are systems and strategies. That's it.
Yep.
And 90% of it's mindset. Actually, I'd say probably 80% mindset, 20% systems and strategies, 90% mindset, 10% systems and strategies, but you have to execute on both.
Yep.
There is no secret to success. There is no shortcut. There's a lot of unicorns out there, like Uber just sprouted up, right? Actually, no, they were actually in San Francisco for like 2 or 3 years before anybody actually knew about them. So, but there are literal unicorns that popped up overnight who just got lucky, right? There are those, few and far between, like less than 1%, okay? You need to execute on the systems and the strategies. Because I give everything away for free, I have things to sell. It's selling that program, product, or service that I just laid out for you on social media or in my email list. I literally told you steps 1 through 10 how to become a bestseller. Most people go, wow, that's real daunting. Maybe I should have him help me. Maybe you should, because my service will walk you through these 10 steps. I have no done-for-you services, because I don't like laziness. And done-for-you services and handing everything to you creates entitlement and laziness.
I'm into that. You're right.
So what I do is I work with you to show you how to do things. And that creates a sense of accountability.
Mhm.
And that takes ownership of what you've just created, because you've done it yourself. So you have a sense of accomplishment, accountability, and a sense of ownership.
I love every minute of it. You are so accurate in all of that.
We can all go home now. There's no secret to success.
Okay, goodbye.
You know, like I'm.
You just
Right?
said something that I knew nothing about that I want you to talk about. What is this new business that you're launching?
Yeah, so just created it's an empowerment clothing line for you to live your truth, show your authenticity, and wear your transparency. It is an affirmation and empowerment clothing line.
I want something. That sounds wonderful.
So what we do is we can put your affirmation, you can have ours, or we can put your affirmations on a shirt and then you can wear your affirmations.
I want one.
Right? Or, so there's one affirmations and then there's one called Truth Serum. And so some of the shirts inside of the Truth Serum are, if you reframe your mind, you reframe your life.
Oh, cool.
Another one is the truth always wins. And so each shirt has a story. And the truth always wins, or the truth always comes out inside of the marketing for that shirt is, have you ever been cheated on? Have you ever been lied to? Have you ever been stabbed in the back by someone who was your friend? We probably always have. And the reason you found out about it was because the truth always wins.
I love it. I want one with flying pigs that says, "Don't wait till pigs fly."
Don't wait till pigs fly. Outstanding. We will create one for you.
Yay! That's wonderful.
Don't wait till pigs fly. Oh my gosh, I love that. That can be taken so many different ways. Like if you tell your mom, like, "Mom, I'm gonna start a podcast," you're like, "Yeah, right, when pigs fly."
Mhm.
You know, or "I'll be successful. You know, I'm gonna be so successful." Yeah, right. Pigs will fly first. Back in the 80s and 90s, that was like the whole thing. That was the whole like, yeah, right, when pigs fly.
Yeah. Well, and it's really funny because that's my tagline, and we're working on creating a bot right now, and it's Penny the Flying Pig is my bot. And
Man.
whole point of it is that there's 2 points. It really is what you're saying. You know, so often a person will go into business and they'll get on Facebook, they'll get their business cards, and then they just sit there.
Yep.
And they wait.
Yep.
They don't understand why nothing's happening for them and they're not becoming rich. But because sitting there waiting for pigs to fly, and honey, it ain't gonna happen, you know? So that's the one side of it. But on the other side of it is, I think you can have fun. I think
100%.
business means having fun. It doesn't, if you take yourself too seriously, you're not going to get where you want to be either.
Right.
And so you can see in the background, look at all my flying pigs back there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love it.
If you can have some fun, then it's going to make your success that much nicer, you know.
100%.
So I love it. So I want a t-shirt.
We'll get that to you.
All right. Now we are almost out of time. This has been a fascinating conversation. What have we not talked about that you want to share with the listeners?
So much.
Before we got that. All right.
So much. You know what I really want the listeners to understand? If you're listening to this show, there's a reason. Because you don't want to wait till pigs fly. You want to take action on something. So I beg you and I plead with you to just say yes and figure it out. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to become, stop living in the reality of what other people think about you and start saying yes and figure it the hell out. You sitting there, like she said, just waiting and waiting, you must take action and you must execute every day. Every single day you must be on offense. Every single day.
Yeah.
The defense are your business positioning and your foundational systems and strategies that you've already implemented day one. Because when the economy crashes and your business goes down, those systems and strategies will save it from going under.
That's right.
If
Absolutely.
you think that just by building it and they will come, like, oh, I built the podcast, they'll come listen. No, they won't. Because if they don't know about you, they can't listen to you. If people don't know about you, they cannot see your brilliance. If you have brilliance to share, then go out and share it. Be on offense. Go say yes and start figuring it the hell out.
I love it. I love it.
If you need me to speak somewhere, I'd like to speak at your event.
Absolutely. And that was actually going to be my next question. I am sure the listeners would love to be able to talk to you some more and
yes,
get involved in some of the things that you're doing. How do they get a hold of you, Sean?
Yeah, I just recently, it's so weird to say, I just recently created an Instagram because I always used to be on Facebook and LinkedIn. And if you go back like months ago, I'm quoted by saying, oh, I don't do any of that other crap like Snapagram or InstaChat, whatever the hell they're called. I literally now have an Instagram. So I'm on Facebook and LinkedIn mostly. You can catch me on Instagram at The Success Core, CORPS. But I'm all over Facebook. I'm all over LinkedIn. And my website, The Success Core, CORPS, thesuccesscore.com. And you can listen to my radio show, Life Transformation Radio, wherever you're comfortable listening to podcasts. Subscribe to Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly and Life Transformation Radio. Subscribe to us both.
Cool. That's great. Thank you so much for today. It's been so much for me. My head's about to explode.
I aim to over-deliver and underwhelm.
And you overwhelmed me. So thank you so much. And we look forward to hearing from you soon. Guys, everybody who's listening today has been an incredible presentation. Thank you so much to Sean Douglas. You can hear other podcasts just as good from the Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly. And you can hear them on Thursday evening at 5 p.m. Eastern. You can find them on don'twaittillpigsfly.com and on Facebook at Don't Wait Till Pigs Fly. Like us, subscribe to us, download us, and share, please. There is so much wonderful information just like you've gotten today, and I can't wait to talk to you all again next week. Don't wait till pigs fly, but soar higher now, y'all. Take care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.
That's our show for today. We'd like to extend special thanks to our great guest, our sponsors, and our wonderful listeners. Today's show was produced by Scott Card. To find more of Nancy's podcasts and our sponsors, go to don'twaittillpigsfly.com.